Hello, my outstanding open-minded Ophiuchus. Welcome. It is Sachi, and we are going to be doing some shamanic shift energy work, where we take your current energy, look at your goal, and see how to transmute your current energy into your goal for the month. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. And just a reminder, the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a bonus reading. So if this resonates, please remember to hit that like button. All right, Ophiuchus, this is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We had the Queen of Wands with the 10 of Chalices, 9 of Chalices, and Judgment, all right? So we have the Queen of Wands here, which is saying that you got burned by something or someone, and you basically learned your lesson. You learned not to play with this fire anymore. And since then, since you've made this decision, we have the 9 of Chalices and the 10 of Chalices. It really doesn't get much better than this. It looks like you're on to bigger, brighter things. You want to finish a cycle with someone else. This could definitely include marriage, considering the 10 of Cups or 10 of Chalices. That's what it is in this deck. And with the 9 of Chalices, that's finishing emotional cycles within yourself to the point where basically every day is a birthday party. You're only surrounded by people who actually want to celebrate your life, and vice versa. So I feel like you're definitely in a good place, really making some strong connections. And with the Judgment card coming out, I do feel like you have a very important choice to make. In this deck, for me, this has to do with ancestor worship. So there can be something that has to do with families and so on. We have Caracasta using Aqua Impact. So Aqua, right, water energy. I feel like there's something that is going to have a pretty big emotional impact on you. And I feel like it has to do with this Judgment call. So that's what came out in the cleansing ceremony. Again, we're going to take a look at your current energy, then what your goal is for this month. And then we will take a look into how to take your current energy and transmute it into whatever your goal is. I hope all is well. We are amidst eclipse season. We had the eclipse on April 30th in the sign of Aries. Oh, it's so nice I don't have to mention on the true sidereal aspect. Obviously, if you're here, you're part of that soul family. All right, so, and then we have the next eclipse that's coming up in Libra on May 15th to 16th. So lots of big changes coming. All right, let's see, Ophiuchus, what's your current energy here? All right, we have the Emperor in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like you've really been working on your physical foundation. This can be work, relationship with your body, relationship with finances, everything in the physical, right? And you're kind of getting tired for it. Because you're a bit upset that you're not in Emperor status right now. The Emperor is when you kind of control your life, you rule all things. It's like, yes, this is, you know, I'm in my house, I'm running my business, I'm doing this and that, right? And of course, the Emperor doesn't necessarily have to be a masculine, it's feminine presenting in here. But it feels like the mastering of your own energy, your own masculine energy, or yang energy, as we like to call it. That because, you know, it's not mastered, it kind of feels like you're just sort of staying in the foundation of these things and not really able to build upward. Let's see what's the light energy. Woo! Okay, yeah, Drapion, of course. So a lot of you are still dealing with some scorpionic energy. So again, these like cyclical cycles, right? In your physical foundation using cross poison. So this is dark type energy and it's coming out into the light. So I feel like you are very aware of this type of shadow. And I feel like you understand that there's something in your physical foundation that is stuck in that scorpionic loop of death and rebirth, like into the same thing. And again, Scorpion energy is one of the low emanations of Scorpius, right? Or Scorpio. It's number 2 out of 7. So it definitely is some kind of low vibrational scorpionic energy. It says it takes pride in its strength. Even though it can tear foes apart, it finishes them off with a powerful poison. Yeah, so the thing is, like, you're taking pride in your strength. It's like, it's okay, I can work hard and things like that. Where the Emperor in this deck, you know, when it's upright is basically, you know, work smarter, not harder. And it feels like you're working harder, not smarter. If, you know, and I don't mean that in a mean way. Coming out stuck. Oh, we have Caracasta using Ancient Custom and Aqua Impact. Yeah, so again, Caracasta is like one of my ancestral energies. So I feel like this is ancestral pattern. It's an ancient custom of like working hard. And I feel like that has been passed down to you for centuries. It's had such an emotional impact, you know, on the foundation of what physical reality looks like, and that's the poison. It's something that you've inherited from your ancestors of constantly feeling like you need to work hard in order to gain something. It says, its jaws are terrifyingly powerful. It could eat Amistar and Ammonite whole and not be bothered by the slightest by their shells. So yeah, it's talking about its jaws being terrifyingly powerful. So I feel like some of these things are words that you're speaking. So I feel like some of these words that you're saying to yourself, maybe like, I'm tired, or, you know, I don't have enough, or, you know, all of these things are actually perpetuating this cycle is what it feels like. You know, this is also the throat chakra. Let's see what's the shadow here. But again, it feels like you're aware. Wow. Skorupi using Pierce. Again, you know, we had Drapion and Skorupi. Skorupi evolves into Drapion. So we have a lot of scorpionic energy here. So again, this is being stuck in these scorpionic cycles of self-sabotage, of poisoning oneself, and so on. It says it burrows under the sand to lie in wait for prey. Its tail claws can inject its prey with the savage poison. So again, I feel like there are definitely, you know, some poisonous energy, and it has to do, you know, in the shadow, it's your third eye. So yes, it's things that are coming out of your throat chakra that are becoming terrifyingly powerful. But if we look into the shadow, I actually, you know, it's your third eye energy, right? It's your mindset, your mental space. And I just felt like a lot of fear. So I feel like there is some sort of fear of something, like if you don't work hard, then what? You know what I mean? What will happen if I don't, sort of thing. And for our ancestors, the answer for a lot of that is that they would DIE, right? That's not the case for us. So, all right, let's see what your goal is here. We have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords coming out stuck, but more reverse. And you know, I was feeling here, even when I tapped into your energy during the cleansing ceremony, I did feel this kind of exhausted energy of overworking. I forgot to mention that. With the Three of Wands here, it feels like, you know, look at the Three of Wands. She is sitting there nice and cozy in her bathrobe. You know, the mailman's doing its thing. There's 3 wands, which can mean okay, so this is honestly my card of possibly having an affair with the mailman. It's this kind of very sensual, kind of secret life. I would recommend, you know, 3 consenting candles, Ophiuchus. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like you kind of want to have this. And again, there is a little bit of sneaky energy within this card. And you don't want to have to change, you know, the way that, you know, the way that you are communicating about things. You know, like this is literally the final stage of the scorpionic emanations. As I mentioned, you know, scorpion energy is 2 out of the 7, right? And Ophiuchus as a snake bearer, you are a critical part of getting from the snake emanation to the wolf, and then the eagle, and then the phoenix, right? Which is the last. So it looks like you're, you know, you don't want to have to go all the way to the phoenix stage. It's more lizard is what I'm getting, which lizard is, again, this kind of reptilian, you know, sneaky, kind of getting everything that you want. I definitely feel something like hidden and kind of cheeky over here. Let's see what's the light energy. We have Necrozma using special laser. So this is coming out into the light. Necrozma is actually like a Pokemon that is constantly in search for light. So I definitely feel, it's like you want to see the light of the situation, right? Special laser is very concentrated light, in order to get a certain task done. And again, with the Three of Wands, I feel like having a very chill life. Like she reminds me of like a stay-at-home woman, right? Or a stay-at-home mom. You don't necessarily have to be a mom to be a stay-at-home person. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. You know, she's by the fire, she's enjoying herself. So I definitely feel this kind of, you know, like true relaxation is what it feels like. It says, it looks somehow pained as it rages around in search for light, which serves as its energy. It is apparently from another world. Whew. So I feel like, yeah, literally you're in search of light and it's from another world. So I'm literally getting this like shift into a complete different type of world, a completely different type of paradigm where you don't have to constantly be going through these alchemical changes, constantly be going through, you know, death and rebirth energy. Instead, you're just, you know, chill, enjoying your tea, and, you know, the kind of like mundane secrets of normal, calm life. You know what I mean? Of like, yeah, they're, you know, boinking the mailman sort of thing, you know? Not that that is necessarily you in any way, but I do feel like you have some sort of like private life. Like, it feels like you're trying to manifest this life of, you know, relaxation and abundance, and it's like you're not really trying to showcase it to the world. That was kind of an, you know, an interesting energy to tap into, Ophiuchus. I honestly haven't gotten this in anyone else's reading, so sorry it took me a while to put my finger on it exactly, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see what's the shadow. We have Zorua using Scratch. So we do have this dark type energy, right? Scratch is like, it's hurting, but it's not hurting a lot. So again, I feel like, you know, it's the shadow energy, right? Necrozma that is in search for light. So it's like you're trying to take all of your shadow energy into the light. Will it hurt a little? Sure. You know what I mean? It's not like you're rejecting shadow work or, you know, acting like life is all, you know, rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. But you recognize that life can be rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns most of the time, you know? It says it changes so it looks just like a foe, tricks it, and then uses that opportunity to flee. Yeah, again, this is talking about kind of having that trickster energy. So I definitely feel there is some sort of like tricky, like, again, this kind of secretive aspect of the shadow of what is unseen. And I feel like you're going to leave a lot of your life sort of unseen to others. Let's see what Mother Moon has to say. Going right to the Scratch, we have your commitment is being tested in reverse. Yeah, and I feel like you're getting to this place of like, no, my commitment to my work is not being tested. I know I am aligned with whatever this is, and I'm ready to, you know, chill and not have to feel tested. A win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful. The full moon in Libra. So guess what full moon we're having in the eclipse on May 15th, 16th, which I mentioned just moments ago. That would be the full moon in Libra. So yeah, this eclipse is huge. It feels like it is going to sort of like, whoop, you know, like right into where you want to be. When it comes to that Three of Wands energy, like you have this opportunity to quantumly leap into this kind of, you know, calm lifestyle, and a win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like if there is somebody else involved, there definitely is a good give and take, and, you know, things are balanced, peaceful, harmonious. And yeah, again, I feel like that's what you're just ready for, right? This Libra energy of, you know, truly knowing peace. All right, so like I said in the extended, we're going to take your current energy and then look how we can transmute it into your goal. So let's see what wants to bring us into the extended. Whew, tsunami wake-up call. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so here we have the full moon again. It looks like this full moon is really bringing quite a stir, quite a wake-up call. And again, we had the aqua impact energy come out twice. I feel like this energy is really going to have quite a big emotional impact coming up quite soon. So if you'd like to follow me into the extended, the link is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.